Okay, getting started here. Alright, hey everyone, Andeng here for another LOTRO leveling stream today. We are hopefully going to get to level 100, which
Whee!
for so long was the level that I aspired to, but in a couple of weeks it's going to be really old news because there's going to be 115 coming up, and so that's going to just change everything. Especially difficulty in Mordor, my goodness.
I have no clue as to what route you decided to take there.
Sorry, Pineleaf, I'm kind of weaving through the enemies over along the river, basically. Yeah.
Yes, and so since I didn't know where you're going, I was like, I
But
think
anyway,
I
Pineleaf,
managed to
did
get
you
by the
notice the
train.
difficulty of Mordor?
Well, it's more like the difficulty of getting to 106. That's even skirmishes double the
Yeah,
morale of the opponents.
yeah. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous, especially with, I experienced it without the new armor at the start, but then after the first round of beta, I was like, you know what, I gotta get some armor because this is kind of
Gondor
ridiculous.
needs your aid.
And so got armor, and now it's really easy
What?
comparatively.
There's still something chasing me?
Apparently, Pineleaf, let me turn this to 40. Why wouldn't it let me? There we go. Yeah, it's really bad
There's
in
naught but ill
Central Gondor
omens
about
these
having
days.
mounted foes chase you around. Oh, there he goes. Bye, buddy.
Thank, thank you for leaving.
Corsairs, strange armies, now darkened skies. These are troublesome times indeed.
Oh, that's great dialogue. Oh, I guess we gotta go further in the city first.
Well, I think you're
Our lands were
insane.
once peaceful, but it
Want a
is now
worse deed
dangerous
in
to
this
travel far
place,
from
but
home.
This place is more like the Rohan cities. It's not too bad.
well, I still have trouble with the Rohan cities.
I do too, sometimes. Okay, so now we just need to find scouts, which I think I'm gonna dismount for. But yeah, I'm looking forward to get to 100 just so that I can replace my extremely low level allies. Finally.
Finally.
But one of my goals with this character was to not replace allies until I imbue, and I've been able to do that. It's been a struggle at times, but I've been able to make it through. It's definitely much harder solo to do this goal than it is with a group, which thankfully I've been in for the most part.
Yeah, it does help to have a warder round or something like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Especially now that I'm 105.
No kidding, yeah. Got that pocket warden.
Your pocket warden.
Where's the last scout here? I can't find him. I guess there's more in this direction according to the map.
Well, I don't sense.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be
I
by the
will.
road.
Yeah, since you're not going to be able to go and use Isengard gear on live, I'm not going to test it that way.
Yeah, the only reason I did is because I was tired of having everything kill me while I was exploring for specific things and going through the Black Book of Mordor
Yeah.
and it being, 4 levels above or whatever it ended up being.
Yeah, there is that. What I did is that I eventually decided to do what I will do on live, and that is when I hit 106 or 107,
Corsairs, strange armies, now
pop
darkened
open all
skies.
those Matham gear that's been filling my vault.
That's a good idea. Okay, now we just have to head to the lake up north. But yeah, Matham armor is definitely something that's a good idea to keep around. Another thing is start grinding LI stuff because that makes a huge difference. They're having like the biggest jump they've ever had in LI relics, I think.
Well met.
Well, I don't know about relics or whatever
Well
on that
met.
matter, but
I greet you, friend.
I do have five. Let's see, what is it? I have 5. I think Starlight Crystals sitting in my vault right now.
That'll be nice. Here's the thing, Pineleaf. So right now, my tier 10 Vitality Relic gives
Yeah.
me like 20 something Vitality. The new Vitality Relics give you 500 something Vitality. So it's literally an increase of well over 1,000%.
Let me see. Let me see what I've got in the. Let me see what you're talking about. You're talking about the relics, right?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. My vitality relic is plus 28 vitality.
Yeah, so that'll go. The new one above that one is over 500 Vitality.
Really?
Really. And all of the stats on those relics are all being increased by that amount. So that percentage.
But getting a. Yeah, but that might have been just for testing purposes.
It might have been.
Because in order to compensate for not having full armor or something like that.
It
So-
might have been, but I don't think so since the way that the. Since they didn't put that in the patch notes, I think they would have said something about it, but maybe not.
Well, I guess it's because I had read the patch or some comment I had thought that. Well,
But honestly, I feel like the LI relics haven't been scaling enough in general. And so if these are like the new fancy relics, then I'm all for it. Because with the difficulty of this new area, it kind of needs it, I think.
well, yeah, but versus getting one of those relics.
Right, which I imagine will not be the easiest thing. I'm guessing you're going to at least have to combine 3 of them. If you're even able to combine them, it might just be drop based. I don't know.
Now, you're talking that those were normal gems as opposed to the.
No, I think that these are new special ones because they were tier 10
Okay.
relics. I don't think that they're,
Okay, they
Gonna
weren't
be-
crafted relics or anything like that?
as far as I know, they weren't.
I'll probably. Yeah, I have a feeling that how you get those is going to be something that's not going to be on my radar.
Yeah, I don't know. Either way, though, it's a big deal. Because even like the current crafted relics are nowhere near what that is. Alright, I guess it's back over this way. I'm just... Oh, no, there is one person over here. Okay. So let's see, we need to tell her the story.
Yeah.
And go tell the other person. Ivan, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. I keep deselecting him. No. There we go. And yes, Pineleaf is here as well.
Hello.
Okay, so it looks like both of them are up far to the north.
Yeah, to the person who gave us the quest.
Yep. I just see a hobbit scaling down the cliff as I come around the corner.
What news do you bring, traveler? Well met.
I love phasing.
Well met.
Oh well, no roaming star.
Yeah, thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it.
Oh yeah. Oh, do I believe that roaming star exists? I wonder. We've seen that with SAR before.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, now we get to head back to the city,
Oh, let's see. Maybe
or
I better
town,
mount
or
up now.
village, or whatever you want to call it.
It's hard to tell with LOTRO scaling.
It really is. Especially in Gondor.
How may I help you, friend?
Because everything's built to the quality of, like,
Darkness.
something much
a weight
bigger
on
than
my
what it
mind.
is.
Well, that gave me some sort of wreck.
Yep.
Reputation changed. Known to Lebanon.
Okay, now when you get to go to Ost Engelbed. I think I'm just going to follow the road on this one because it's quite a ways away.
Yeah.
But yeah, I cannot wait to get to Mordor and experience the conclusion of the climax of the epic story. I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
That's going to be really cool.
And see how. And that'll. Yeah, that's the one thing that hasn't been shown yet.
Yep, and I don't know if you did you finish chapter 2 of the Black Book, Pineleaf?
No, I figure I'm maybe about halfway through chapter 1. Chapter 1's
Okay.
pretty long, and unfortunately I don't know if they were trying to take it down and it had trouble and it took a little time before it actually came down from when they tried to do it, or if it had crashed and it eventually went down completely.
I think that they had it extended because of the issues they were having Saturday and made it go longer than just early this morning.
Yeah, but early this morning it crashed. And
It
it's
did?
been
Because it
down
was still
since.
up at like 11 or something, my time.
No, because I checked around that time and it was closed.
It might have closed just after that. I never
And
logged
in the
but it was
morning,
green.
in the morning, it was impossible to do anything. The server
Really?
was so bad that I
Yeah, they've
figured
been
that-
having server weird issues with this round of beta.
Yeah, it was that because it looked like that the various systems on the world were having trouble talking to each other sometimes.
Yeah. But chapter 1 is longer than chapter 2, and I'm really liking where that's going. I think they're doing a good job.
These are troublesome times indeed.
And there's definitely going to be more chapters after chapter 2, obviously. It's really setting up some interesting plot lines.
Well, if we were at a place that had a stable route, I would have been able to get here a lot faster.
Yeah, but sadly that's just linear around here.
Yeah. Probably. No.
Gondor's just so big.
Yeah. Trying to figure out where you went. Oh, inside, I guess.
Yep. And by the way, Penny, if you mentioned on LPN that there weren't any stables in Mordor yet, they usually add those like the third or fourth expansion beta. So,
Why do you interrupt
Okay.
me? What is the meaning of this?
or it's possible there might not be any stables in all of
Why
Mordor.
do
I
you
don't
Well, I
know.
thought
interrupt
they
me.
said that they're planning to have some.
They did say that, but they
I
might
beg
have
your pardon?
not known what they were
Well,
talking
I
about. don't
noticed
know.
that they have these bulletin boards. That I'm wondering what those bulletin boards are for. If they're
In
intended
Mordor?
to be yeah, every single. Now I'm not talking about the task boards. But they have these bulletin boards that has the name of the location on each of them.
Really?
And I'm wondering if that's supposed to be their substitute for stables for more. Now, they're not working yet if that is the intention, but I'm wondering if they're planning on turning that into a effective stable.
Maybe. I didn't even see that at all, so I don't know.
Now, you have 3 quests?
Yep.
Oh, no, you're taking the war, Steve.
If you really don't want to, Pineleaf, we can go on normal mounts or something.
Like, no matter what happens, you know I'm going to run into something wrong.
Right, I do want to stop at the mailbox real quick here, because I do have mail. Oh, nice! First stagers in the mail. That is awesome. Level 100 first stagers.
Now, are those, because I thought I saw somebody sent you a email saying that they sent you some first stagers or something like that.
Somebody did, yeah. And thank you, Glambold, for doing that. That's awesome. It was very cool. And Alright, we'll keep that one there for now. Adjust that later. Very cool. Okay, so we need to defeat encroaching corsairs, Haradrim, half trolls, and the leader of the Haradrim.
Wonderful.
I'm guessing you know this area better than I do, Pineleaf, so you can lead the way.
I know this better than this.
Because I completely don't remember what goes on here. Or where the camps are, or any of that stuff.
Well, in this case, the encroaching ones are the ones that are actually not in a camp, but actually walking about the area.
Yeah, so like this raider over here.
Yeah.
Alright, and Strike Air, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here.
One down. I'm not too sure this counts.
I don't think that counts as an encroaching corsair.
Here's a corsair.
Finally, if you want to haul the buck all the way back, then you know, ask the NPC. You could, I guess. Does this count as a corsair? They just face palm and be like, "Who did I hire for this mission?"
Oh, you said corsair. I thought you said courser. Though I think the only piece of literature where I ever heard of a deer being referred to as a courser is in A Visit from St. Nicholas. So
yeah, all these encroaching coursers. Gondor has a real problem with that. Turns out that's what Tolkien meant all along, is just a typo.
Alright, down this way, I think.
Yep, yeah, we're out of the area. Alright, lots of fireworks going on all around me. I wonder why, Pineleaf.
I don't know, but
It's almost like tomorrow's the 4th of July or something.
Oh, what a shock.
When Cordovan ended his weekly stream last week and he was like, "Won't see you till after the 4th of July," I was like, "You're taking a week off?" And then I realized the 4th was just right around the corner. I'm like, time is really flying this year.
Yeah, well, I had been wondering whether or not Standing Stones had a 4-day weekend.
Well, and it is possible that when he said after the 4th that meant not this coming week either. I don't know.
Well, to me, after the 4th meant that they had a 4-day weekend.
Yeah. Well, I meant they might take the whole week off, because I know some places have been doing that too, game companies. But I'm guessing with Mordor right around the corner, they can't do that.
I don't think that would have been good timing for doing something like that.
Because, I mean, they even have quite a few people working the weekends because the betas are going on, so... Yeah, I'm wondering how many test rounds they're gonna have. I'm guessing at least 2 more.
Well, you're going to need the couple of things to be a little bit more stable.
Yeah. Absolutely.
We got company.
Not a frenzied Henderval. Probably a bad idea to attack that guy, but he's kind of in our way. At least we're both have ranged ability.
Whack. See, oh, where'd you go? Oh, that way.
Yep.
Company again.
Well, stop opening the door and letting him in, Pineleaf. There we go. I guess the previous one didn't count, but that one did.
It
Where
depends
is
on
the
whether or not
entrance
it's
here?
within the borders of the
Of the artificial
the
invisible
artifici-
area. And Animaus, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. And yeah, on the beta server, I popped one of those 200% XP boosts just so I could get to 106 before it went down. Just because I wanted to see if there were like some stats at 106 that they were giving us behind the hood, but I don't think so. I think it's just as difficult at 106 as it is at 105.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just
because I was running it at 107, and over this weekend, since I think I popped 107 just before the end of the first round. Now,
That's why we got a sorcerer behind the half troll.
Now, what did help me though was having all. Oh no, not the insta stun. Oh come on!
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I was half a mile from him.
You really were, yeah. That's ridiculous. Pretty sure they just need to rename Gondor to Stunland.
Yeah.
We thought Dunland earned that title, but Gondor's taken the cake.
I'm out right now, so.
And then
What-
loot this
oh,
guy.
oh, we were supposed to be looting these guys?
Just the sorcerers, I think.
Oh, okay. The Harridan does not appear to have any orders. Okay.
Florence, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. And yes, went negative on the high elf, and a bunch of people got angry. But I gave my first impressions, and that happens sometime. I'd much rather have a bunch of people be angry at me and give my real impressions than give fake impressions like some people do. I don't think anybody in the LOTRO community, but in other communities some YouTubers do that. And I'd rather give my authentic impressions than fake ones, so just to appease people. And yeah, half trolls are very annoying when they stun, which is pretty much every time. I pulled way too many Pineleaf.
I noticed that.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah. And it really is a pain when you get that kickoff and he stuns you anyway.
Especially when you're 105. I mean, you should not be getting stuns that often at 105 when you're fighting 100s.
Their stuns are automatic no matter what.
Yeah, that's very frustrating. I'm glad at least currently in Mordor there's not very much that stuns you.
I'm usually mid-gambit when he starts that animation, so I can't break it off and be able to... So, you don't have anything that could stop?
I probably do somewhere around here.
Oh, you don't... Oh, you can't remember what that is.
No.
Oh, what I normally do is... See, on the Minstrel, you have... I'm just trying to think what the... Sometimes I would do something like the fear skill and then hit him immediately afterwards.
I tried the fear skill on him and that didn't
that's
do
right.
anything.
That's right. The fear... Yeah, the Minstrel I think is one of the tougher ones to do. Oh, I know what I do is I usually save my battle cry if I think that's what that's called where...
You better move out of the way, or they're going to respawn on us.
I think it has a chance to do a stun or something like that if you're in War Speech.
The which battle cry?
Yeah, I think it's... I'm trying to remember what it is called. Alright, come on, come on, come on. Oh, he disarmed me.
I have run speed boost on my bar twice. I don't need that.
Oh, okay. So the induction. Oh, that's what he does. That's the difference between the first and second stun. I was wondering what the differences were between the two stuns he's got.
Yeah, one of them is
because one of them has an induction and it stuns everyone, and the other one has no induction
and
it
you can
stuns
just
only
use
you.
it. Yep.
And when you're soloing it, though, you can't tell the difference.
Right.
Which is why it was always so annoying to me. Is wondering.
Okay, we need to take out this sorcerer and then press the glowing standard over there. Piercing cry can stun. Okay.
Yeah, piercing square. That's the one I'm talking about.
Trying to remember which one that one is.
That it looks like a person shouting.
Okay, yeah. I was trying that one on him earlier, so I was trying the right one at least.
That's assuming it's traded, of course.
It is, yeah.
I think what happens is that if you get a crit, it stuns, but it has something like a...
Yeah.
Depending on how much is traded, it's something like 25 to 50% chance of critting.
With half trolls, you never really know anyway.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot to loot the sorcerer.
Okay, so that looks like...
Should be done.
Alright, let's get out of here.
I also, on the beta server, got a bunch of mithril so I could speed my way through traveling in the Black Book.
Well, I had a bit of mithril just inherited from my live character when I did the copy. But I don't think I used it for travel all that much. I'm trying to think what I did use that mithril for.
Yeah, I got the free turbine points from the place and bought like 250 mithril coins just so I could travel.
Yeah. Alright, but I really didn't go into the Isengard all that much. So...
I only went in the first beta, but I still had enough points left over to spend them. And the big thing on the High Elf that I'm waiting to see is how much it costs and how many different ways you can purchase it, if it's with the expansion or not, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Let's see, I'm trying to think what's... Oh, yes, right. Because what happened was because of the bug on the High Elf where you didn't get a milestone, which hopefully they'll have ready on the next update. So therefore, I had to spend mythical coins in order to get a milestone.
Okay, yeah.
Which it turned out that... And I wasn't thinking about it at first until on my video. At one point I was walking by and said, "Oh, Mithril Trader, do they have a milestone?"
Yeah, Mithril Traders come in handy. They're the only place that you can buy the skirmish respect now. It's no longer in the store. The skirmish refund point thing. The mark refund or whatever it is. Skirmish soldier refund, that's what it is. Yeah, I don't know why they decided to take it out of the store, but I guess they like having you convert to Mithril and wasting money on the conversion rate or something.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon?
I hope the NPCs in Mordor have better dialogue
Why do you
than
interrupt me?
being offended.
What is the meaning of this?
Because they really need to revamp the whole grumpy NPCs when you're doing stuff for them.
Yeah, that is rather... Okay, I am going to have to hit a vendor.
Okay.
Oh, it looks like somebody here has...
The soldiers of Gondor have all gone to war, and we are left to fend for ourselves.
What news do you bring, traveler?
Prepare all that stuff.
How far are you from 100?
I am 3/4 of the way there.
Okay.
So a fourth away.
Okay, so... Where...
And the second I hit 100, I'm planning to go straight to the imbue guy and...
Right.
Well, first I need to get it to level 60, I guess. But then I'm going to go straight to the imbue guy.
Okay. Oh. Okay. I'll cover these dates. Right, anything else I need? Oh, I never clicked on that. I don't
So
want to
much
sell
stuff
my,
to vendor.
I don't want to sell my happy pig.
Your what?
The happy pig that you get from the scavenger hunt.
See, I never got into the scavenger hunt thing.
Ah! That's why I didn't see any videos on it.
That's one of many reasons, yeah. I just looked at the first one and was like, yeah, that sounds like an awful lot to do. I'd much rather finish my epic story series instead. And so that's what happened.
Okay.
Because, yeah, I have finished recording my entire epic story series. I just
How
have
may I
not
help you, friend?
gotten it all released yet. The whole beta thing kind of got in the way of that.
Well, there is that.
What strange darkness covers the
Let's
sky?
see. We don't want that. We don't want that.
And, of course, I forgot to loot all the stuff before going to the vendor to sell everything.
I
so now I
greet
get
you,
to
friend.
sell more stuff. Wait a second.
I think I need to visit a vault.
That's way better. We'll buy that.
Ah! Where is... Oh.
Minstrels can't use heavy armor, can they? No.
No.
Yeah. I don't know why I even asked that, but there you go. I was hoping to use this really cool shield when I got to 100.
Oh. No, heavy shield is definitely out. Personally, I think for a minstrel, a buckler would be more appropriate than a full-size shield, but
Yeah, but LOTRO doesn't go that in depth.
I know LOTRO doesn't have bucklers, so...
Which I don't blame them. That probably requires an undue amount of work of new model.
But yeah. But actually, what they do is that to simulate a buckler,
These
you
are
will
troublesome
have
times indeed.
the minstrel will wear a symbol on its hand, so...
Florence said, "Did you see that Warner Brothers settled with the Tolkien estate?" No, I didn't.
Yeah, I saw that... Let's see, when did I saw... That's right, yeah, I saw that a couple hours ago, just before DDO Players news went on.
Yeah, I've not caught the news today, so did not find that out.
These are troublesome times indeed.
Do we have any details of the settlement?
No, well, I didn't see any details of it. It could be that there are some details that were published that were not on
Usually there aren't, so...
Yeah, if usually there aren't, I have a feeling that is going to be the case here.
Gondor needs your aid. How may I help you, friend? What has become of our lords in the east, I wonder?
2 quests. Yeah, my guess is we'll never find out how it was settled. But that lawsuit had been going on for years. I mean, that's...
Alright.
But yeah, apparently Tolkien Estate and HarperCollins both dropped their suit because of the settlement.
Is it in here? Oh, it's for the jail. Okay.
What is this world coming to?
Of course, Gondor builds the really nice jails. But then the rest of the town's not as nice. We'll build a jail worthy of Gondor. Yeah, where's the...
The captain.
Here we go.
Oh, there he is.
Why are you bothering me?
Alright. So that takes care of that. So... Oh, that's to turn in the quest, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it.
What is the meaning of this?
I'm pretty sure one of them is on the way upper area of the.
Yeah, I think you're right. It has been so long since I haven't done this since it came out, so.
Oh yeah, okay, out this. Here it is, at the beacon.
And I interrupted myself. That's great.
Oh. Oh.
It's
that's-
up here, Pineleaf.
Okay, and that leads one more down there. Okay.
Yep, just near the bottom of the city.
Go up, go down.
Yep. By the way, if you want to join us, just send a tell to Dangsong, DANGSONG, and we'll get you added to the group.
Gondor
Oh,
needs your
weapon
aid.
rack.
Okay, just about a fifth to go, Pineleaf, and then we're golden. Practicing my dressage while you're.
Okay. And Aranos and
Looks like there's a thing at the weapons rack here.
Nornost. Oh, I already took care of the weapons rack.
Oh. Well,
I
good
thought
job.
I thought the fact that you were dressaging in front of her meant that you completed both quests.
Nope. Nope, nope. Alright, and Hobbit Feet Fanatic, welcome to the chat. That's an awesome name. That is really cool. Is there anything you know that could be very helpful to new players, such as myself? Pineleaf, you want to take this one?
Corsairs,
Helpful things
strange
for new
armies,
players.
now darkened skies.
Helpful things
How
for
may I
new
help you,
player.
friend?
Well, it's,
How may I help you, friend?
well, I know some people will disagree with me violently on this, but read the quest text so you know what's going on.
Read the quest text. That is a good thing. The biggest thing I would say is read the quest text, especially with the epic story. Even more so, make sure to read the quest texts once you get into areas like Dunland. So once you're around 65, read every quest. But honestly, start reading quests earlier than that. It is very rewarding. LOTRO has some of the best side quest stories out of really any game that I've played.
And also, sometimes if you have a question on where is this, where is that, sometimes the answer is given to you in the quest text.
Yep.
Not always, but
Also, when you're looking at your map, if you highlight over certain quests in your quest tracker here, you can actually see where they are because they'll flash. And you can move your quest tracker out of the way if you need to be
Okay.
able to see stuff.
all right.
And I'm sure I'll think of other things along the way. And chat room, if you have suggestions, feel free to add them into the chat as well. A good thing for new players, if you're into podcasts, is the LOTRO Academy podcast. They actually have everything set up by topic, so you can actually just look at the topic of an episode and be able to see helpful tips from that. And you can find that over at LOTROplayers.com, or on iTunes, it's just LOTRO Academy podcast. Yeah, we'll follow the road. And yeah, whatever you do, do not skip over the epic story. It is really, really good. And LOTRO really is an MMO that's about the journey, more than any other MMO I've played.
Yeah, it's certainly. I know there are a lot of people out there who feel that the game starts at level cap. I know I always feel like it almost ends at level cap. So therefore, yeah, different people have very different attitudes on what
Yeah,
goes
and
on there.
as a new player, I was willing to rush to cap, and looking back on it, I'm glad I did because it took away that urge a bit, but at the same time, I really wish I would have slowed down and really enjoyed everything along the way.
Oh, there's a scout shooting at me.
And yeah, LOTRO has a lot of various fan podcasts. If you're interested in new information about LOTRO at some point, there is LOTRO Players News, there's also LOTRO Reporter, there's Light the Beacons,
And where did
And-
you go?
LOTRO Academy. I'm just following the road towards our two cities that we have to go to, or two
Yeah,
villages
well,
we have to go to.
we were just in a combat with a rider.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
I
In
somehow
here?
avoided that, apparently.
You apparently weren't listening to me.
Apparently not. No, I was kind of looking at the chat and talking to them. Sorry, finally. Oh, that's a Haradrim rider. Well, there'll be a friend for you to help fight once you get here.
Okay.
Man, this place has really gone by the wayside.
Let's see. Where did? Oh,
This
you
is why
went
the
way up
Corsair, the Haradrim can't have nice things.
Fortune. Okay, let's see you up here. Fortunately, it keeps on showing me the map of Pelagear, so.
Yeah, that is kind of annoying.
Alright, there you go. Oh, where'd you go?
Inside the city.
Oh, okay, I didn't see you go inside. Okay. Let me...
Yeah, we have to collect all these papers.
Yeah, I still... How did you get inside?
The door?
I
the
guess
opening?
because I saw you next. I thought I saw you next to the corner outside. So
You did. I was fighting a Corsair.
I didn't know how you got inside after that.
I went inside.
I just saw you suddenly disappear. So
Okay.
yeah. So
Well, I
you
didn't
thought-
intend to disappear. Oh, invisible wall there.
This fever is okay.
That's such a signal. Alright.
Alright.
Bungrofians, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here.
Now, is this Minstrel that's following us in the chat?
Yep, as far as I know. Yeah, let me know when you get everything here, Pineleaf, and we'll head to the next city.
Alright. I'm just burying people and...
Burying people? I did not get that quest.
I have bury slain Gondorians in Lornost.
Where'd you get that?
I know, but you seem to be going next to the body, so I thought you had that quest.
No, I was collecting notes. Did you have to do that?
Yeah, I just got my last note, but I have 2 more people to bury.
Well, where did you get the berry quest?
Well, same person who gave me the...
Can you share it?
I guess I could try if you... come
Let's see
over
what they got.
here. Alright, see. Let's see, so this is to... see, bury slain, and this is... Alright. Oh, it does not give me the option to share it.
Okay.
Oh, why says you are ineligible for this quest for some reason.
We'll figure it out later. I
So-
might not have gotten the quest before the quest or something.
And where's the last? So it might be something that I did at some other point, or maybe it's related to the epic somehow.
It might be epic related, I don't know.
I can't remember. Did you do the epic on this character?
I did part of it, but not up this far.
Ah, okay. Okay, it was a pop-up quest.
Okay. Well, I did not get the pop-up.
Alright. Alright.
Okay, now we can go on to the next town. I think I'm going to take a somewhat direct route there.
Just to make it more difficult for me to follow.
Yeah.
Especially in one with all sorts of mounted foes, so I can't tell which one is you and which one is...
Yeah, that's kind of a problem presenting itself.
Yeah, I've got half the...
We'll take care of it
half
when
the
they...
Haradrim coming after me right now.
Just ride inside the town towards the back and we'll take care of whoever's left. Okay.
What news do you bring,
I
traveler?
think our friend took care of him.
What news do you bring, traveler?
Here's one right here.
This part is always so ridiculous. At least the town guard actually noticed this time. That's a plus. A lot of times everybody will just stand around like normal. That is the most immersion breaking thing in LOTRO later on is that.
We woke this morning to no sun, no light of day.
Yeah.
And Bungorfian says, what can the monster play character's money be used for? Because the stuff they can buy isn't useful. There are some pots and things like that that they can buy. But for the most part, you're just going to get a lot more money on monster play than you'll ever need. Yeah, money's never an issue on monster play, at least for me. But yeah, you can get like things to remove disease and heal yourself and stuff like that, but beyond that there's
What
nothing
news do you bring, traveler?
nothing useful. Okay, I guess they're both outside the city now. But okay, it's a long way. I'm just gonna go by the road.
You do that just to confuse me.
Probably. So it is. I'm gonna really miss having other people with me when I'm doing my Mordor series, because it's gonna be kind of tough going through parts. Without the better gear and the better armor, I could not both, not just one or the other, but without both, the armor, gear, and the LI relic increases, I could not kill stuff that was 4 levels above me, which is not that big of a deal, but when you have a bunch of enemies that are on level, it starts to become a big deal. So the game is definitely challenging again, which I'm glad about, but I'm also not looking forward to certain parts of it because of how challenging it's going to be. Just keep riding Pineleaf, they'll turn back eventually. Let me know if you get dismounted.
In other words, I don't have to run faster than the Corsair, just faster than the Minstrel behind me.
Yes, that is kind of what I'm saying. Fans can always be sacrificed.
Oh, I'm sure you have just guaranteed that none others will ever want to join this group.
Hobbit Feet Fanatic says, is questing the fastest way of leveling? That is a good new player question. Or could you do skirmishes constantly with a bunch of tomes or extraordinary experience tomes? Questing is intended to be the fastest way to level in LOTRO. That's something that separates it from other MMOs, because in a lot of other MMOs, questing is not the fastest way to level. But in LOTRO, it, for the most part, is. There's some areas where questing is a little bit slower, but for the most part, questing is the fastest way to level in LOTRO. Skirmishing, especially early on, can actually gain you a lot of XP and have you level pretty quick. Later on...
Yeah, the skirmishes give you XP, and the mobs, of course, you kill during the skirmish give you XP. Yep. So
later on, questing and skirmishes diverge in the amount of XP that they give, to the point where skirmishes are not as useful for the amount of time you spend as quests are later on in the game. But early on, I'd say below level 40 or 50, skirmishes are pretty close to, if not just as viable as questing is.
What has become of our lords in the east, I wonder? How may I help you, friend? Corsairs, strange armies, now darkened skies.
Let me know when you're ready to travel to the Steward, Penny.
What about search deeper into Lornost?
I turned in everything, I don't know. Right now I just have one quest that requires me to talk to her.
Oh, because you left Lornost so quickly, I guess, that I didn't have a chance to... There was one more thing inside that I needed to do.
Oh, you want to go back real
yeah,
quick?
you were leaving before before I noticed that I had a hidden exploration point that...
Okay, we can go back.
Yeah, so...
Lead the way, Pineleaf.
Alright. Because that's the one that had all the bodies and stuff. Oh, that's right, because I was looking for the bodies and I didn't realize...
You weren't looking for the notes, yeah.
No, I got all the notes. It's just that
but
after
you didn't
the notes
do the
you were
last
supposed
thing,
to...
right, yeah.
Yeah, after the notes you're supposed to look for someplace inside, I think.
Yep. Yeah, I should have reminded you, or checked that you got that, but oh well. At least it's the closer one.
Yeah. That's the problem, is when you do something with someone else. Let's see. Oh boy. Oh, yeah, that's right. And I think that you can't continue on the chain, I think, until you finish that.
Probably not, yeah. I think the pop-up quest was something that you could do it without, but I don't think this one is.
Did I presume you had a follow-up quest from her?
Yep.
Yeah.
A Legacy of Strife.
That sounds like what would be the follow-up to that.
Yep. Maybe she has a lot of strife towards you, Pineleaf, because of her legacy of being annoyed.
It doesn't help that we've got all these mounted foes flying all over the place.
Bungorfian says, "Do you name your legendary weapons?" I do with the final LI that I get on my. So on my Lore Master and Champion, I've done that already on my imbued LIs. I do not do that for the most part on LIs I get beforehand. But like on my Lore Master, it's like Book of Knowledge and like stuff of that, like that. That's fitting.
Usually I give a name to the one that I'm prepping to use, or that I'm using, so that's distinct from the ones that are just throwaway.
Yeah, it's very helpful. Or no, it's Book of Storms that I got because I'm a Storm Lore Master and it gives me a huge buff to my storm damage. Alright, and AMD, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. And yes, Lord of the Rings Online is still very much so around and is actually getting an expansion in a month or two. Or maybe later this month even. Oh, I'm going to the wrong one because I'm talking. It's fine. You go to it, Pineleaf. I'll stay outside and wait for you to return.
Alright. And okay, so collect the note. Okay, now I can return.
But yeah, LOTRO is definitely very much still around and growing as far as I can tell. There's so many new streamers and YouTubers and everything. And Sam, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. And yeah, 10 years of LOTRO that's been going. And this year is the biggest year in a lot of years. I mean, it is a very, very big deal this year. I'm so glad we're going to Mordor on the 10th year. I'm putting a qualifier on that, assuming that Mordor is good, which I'm expecting it to be. Based on everything I've seen so far, I have no reason to think it won't be.
Yeah, because we have seen the first two builds of the beta.
Mm-hmm. And the Black Book of Mordor seems really, really cool. I can't wait to start Chapter 3 and actually read through the quest text on Chapters 1 and 2. I don't read through quest text on the test server because I don't want to spoil it for the live server. And I don't do quests generally, but I wanted to see what the Black Book was all about since it's this new type of story. Apparently, Meridian 59 is still around, even though it came out in 1998. I did not know that. I knew EverQuest is still around, and some other games that are MMOs.
I've never even heard of Meridian.
I have, actually. Wangorfian says, how do you join the beta server? Currently, it is just open beta, and so you just go to the beta section of the forums, which is listed under all the different servers, because there's all the different servers on the forums listed out. You go to the Bullroar forums, and the first pinned link on the top should be the download for that, or it's at least one of the top pinned links is a download link for the beta server.
Right, and the beta client is generally updated on Fridays. It's up for the weekend and down for the rest of the week.
Yeah, it's usually up until about 10 Eastern on Monday morning. And I went ahead and traveled in.
As the heirs of
Sorry
Castamere
about
expand
that, I
their
forgot.
influence in Lebanon, the people of Ost
Yeah,
Angleberg
you went in
find their
even before I
loyalties
finished the
called in
previous
question,
quest.
as
Yeah, I
the
forgot.
old wounds of the kin strife are rent anew.
Alright, let's see. Hopefully I get credit for this.
Hopefully you get credit for this. And Sam says that he was unlucky with the High Elf intro because he had to do it from the beginning 3 times. How come?
These are troublesome times indeed.
And yeah, there was a 14-day free trial for LOTRO, so you probably did try it out.
Yeah, it looks like I'm not going to get credit because I can't interact with the NPC.
Is there an interaction to have right now?
Well, I see a quest ring.
I don't. So
Yeah,
yeah, you're probably not.
something's funny happening because I see a quest ring, but she's also doing drama, which is usually a sign that there won't be any.
Yeah, I'm guessing that you just barely didn't get credit on this one.
Probably because I didn't have I wasn't eligible at the time you started
Yep.
the instance.
Which is really annoying. I wish LOTRO had a retroactive checker for all their quests so that if you've gone through something, it will know and either give you the option or just assume that you want it to be completed. Okay, that's weird that the High Elf instance sent you back to the beginning. AMD says, I hear this game is free to play, but not really free to play. That
It's closer
kind
to it
of...
than most other free-to-play games.
Right, it depends on what you consider free to play. If you consider any grinding at all to be basically not free to play, then yeah, LOTRO is not free to play. But that's a very high standard of not free to play, in my opinion. Basically, you can unlock everything as far as content goes for free if you just put in the time to earn the turbine points. I know some people...
LOTRO points.
LOTRO points now. I know some people that can earn over 100 LOTRO points within an hour by going through this one zone and then deleting the character and creating a new character.
I think that's a bit silly, but...
I agree with you, but you can basically within 7 hours unlock pretty much any zone in LOTRO. Which will then give you a decent amount of gameplay, which you'll be able to earn points from. And so, as you continue to go through and unlock more and more stuff, and if you keep creating new characters going through it, then you'll continue to have a really, really large amount of points that you'll be able to earn as you go through the whole cycle of it.
What has become of our lords in the East, I wonder?
And so it is very, very possible to go for free through all of LOTRO, and a lot of people have done it. But it's just up to what you end up doing, if you know, how you value your time versus money and that kind of thing. But the entire epic story, except for Helm's Deep, is free, which is probably 100 hours of content, I would say. It's a really big number, whatever it is.
Well, yeah, we're gonna have to do this over because it's not. At
Yep.
no point did it advance the instance. I think I knew the
How may I
instance I
help
got
you,
in
friend?
here that I was.
Let me finish this quest real quick, and then we'll go back through it again. Okay, have to be level 100 to unlock that. Good to know.
Corsairs, strange armies, now darkened skies.
Guild Wars 2 costs money at the start, doesn't it? I don't remember what they did.
I don't
when
think so.
With
Well,
the
oh, when it first
expansion-
came out.
With the expansion, I guess they did change it, didn't they?
All right, take two. At least I'm able to interact with her now.
But if you do ever decide to spend money in LOTRO, I do recommend buying at least either a code for a monthly subscription, or just buying 1 month a monthly subscription, because just by having 1 month of a monthly subscription, you unlock a bunch of stuff that you'll never have to unlock again by doing that. And so it's worth it once. Plus, from the monthly subscription, you get LOTRO points back, and so you're basically slightly overspending for LOTRO points, but getting a bunch of unlocks and all sorts of stuff that would have cost you a lot more. So it's at least worth looking into what VIP unlocks for you, and
But-
doing that for maybe 1 month.
But it's a good idea to create most of the characters that you want.
Right,
just
you want to
before
create
that.
as many characters as possible and have them leveled to a decent amount so that you can unlock virtues and stuff like that, slots for virtues. So you want to be like, I think it's like 38 or something around there to have most of them, if not all of them, unlocked. Hobbit V says, how many LOTRO points do you think it will cost for the Mordor expansion? My guess is over 4,000, because that's usually what the expansions end up costing in LOTRO points once they come out into the LOTRO store. So my guess would be over 4,000 at initial release. Typically within a year, though, that goes on sale. So.
Yeah. So therefore, if you're a new player and then it's probably best. Wait on, since the
Yep.
High Elf is an advanced, very definitely an
Yeah.
advanced race. So
By
therefore,
at least how it currently is on beta. By the time you get to Mordor, it'll probably have a sale at some point before then, and so I'd wait until it's on sale. If you're a new player. Evan says, odd, I guess I did the quest in Ostengelbed but never got the stable. Yeah, there's a couple.
that's because the stable was added afterwards.
Yep, and there's a couple stables in general in LOTRO that I just never ended up getting.
Yeah. And in fact, I think this stable might be the last stable that my main got, because it was added later.
That's one thing I want to do is go through the collections thing for Stable Masters and just get all of them. At least on my main. Just so I can say I
Gondor
did.
needs your aid.
Yeah, I actually did. Yeah, because when I went all over the place, back when I was clearing out my deed log because of my main character, I cleared out the deed log for all of Eriador. Oh, that's right. You were. Oh, no, I need to turn in this quest now.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Yeah, I've managed to clear out the entire deed log for Eriador, so that's real nice to see that nice and clean.
I bet.
And also, I have. Oh, they're sending me somewhere else way down. Okay.
Yeah, we have to go way down to the south.
Oh. Alright, which one do I want?
Wait, you have somebody to talk to here?
Hey, I have to turn in the quest. Oh, is this where we're...
Nope, can't go out that way. I was just curious.
I don't like it when you do that because that's how I always get lost and you get so ahead of me because you turn me in the wrong direction.
Bungorfian says, how often do you use the LOTRO store? It varies greatly for me. If I'm actively playing LOTRO, I use it more, obviously. But I'm usually... recently I've been playing LOTRO very, very regularly, but there's been times when I've taken breaks where it's not been the new content and I've just not wanted to do my Epic Story series for whatever reason. But right now I probably use the LOTRO store at least once a month to buy like Mithril coins or something like that. Sometimes I'll only buy the new content when it comes out, and that'll be the only time I use the LOTRO store. It kind of just varies greatly. When I was focused on really improving my LIs for a while, I did spend a little bit in the LOTRO store, like, I don't know, I think I unlocked a couple of the extra tiers and stuff like that. But for the most part, I don't spend that much time in the LOTRO store. As usually I'm just saving up for the next area. Trying to use it less because you're trying to save the auto level for your champion, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got no idea how often I use it. It's really not, probably less often than ending.
Probably, yeah. It's not something I regularly use, that's for sure.
Alright. Hello, Jajax.
I
Tell
hope he
me
comes
what you
back with
need
Mordor.
or move
I really
along.
hope he comes back.
Will you let me speak my piece?
Oh, let's see what's like in the lighthouse.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like fun.
Actually, this looks a lot like the lighthouse in the housing neighborhood.
I was gonna say, it's probably just like it.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, I was just curious. Yeah, it looks exactly like the one in the housing neighborhood.
Yeah, I'm guessing they just went copy-paste.
Well, same architect obviously made it.
Yep.
Which actually wouldn't be all that strange considering that I know that that a lot of the ones in Lake Erie, for example, I mean along the Great Lakes for things like Michigan.
Where are we
Were
supposed to
designed-
go anyway?
Let's see.
Oh, it's
at
in that
Hotter-
town. Okay. that camp of Corsairs or whatever.
Yeah. Very often something like that is done by the military service or something like this by the Army Corps of Engineers. So therefore, some of the same people are doing a lot of the lighthouses in an area.
Yep. Yeah, especially in Gondor, there's no reason to redesign how they build things. Bungorfian says, would you care to add a new game to your channel? I actually add new games all the time, but LOTRO obviously takes the focus on this channel. But yeah, I'm actually doing several different series right now. I just have kind of put them on hiatus for a bit. Although I am continuing my War in the North series, which I finished recording, but just have to edit everything and get it all out. Okay, where's the entrance to this place?
You've done a couple of things on Transport Fever, I think, recently.
Recently being a very relative term. It's been over a month, I think, but...
Okay. I guess... Yep. Oh, that must be somebody else's videos I've been seeing pop up on my feed then.
Possibly, yeah.
Because I've been seeing a lot of videos on that popping up recently.
Maybe you follow Colonel Failure.
No.
Or some other YouTuber.
Yeah.
Is the way you're going the entrance, or is the way I'm going the entrance?
I can't remember.
I think the way you're going based on the minimap.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, actually, it looks like it's that way, okay.
I don't know. We're gonna find it one of these days. The Lord of the Rings online community is the most friendly. Yeah, the entrance is over here, Penny.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I've got Corsair Haradrim all over the place on me.
Yeah, so do I. But the Lord of the Rings online community is the most friendly community I've ever been a part of. That is one of the best, if not the best things about it.
Unfortunately, I'm swarmed. I think that's the reason why I always go into this thing by foot.
And Jax has a quest, apparently.
Well, it'll be a while before I get to you because I can't even get inside.
I'll not be ignored.
Yeah, you have to go all the way around.
No, I can't get inside because I have 10 mobs on me. And you're not helping me because you're
Bring 'em over
inside
here.
twiddling your thumbs.
I'm
not going inside with all these mobs on me.
I am not inside the camp, Pineleaf. I'm outside the camp.
Yeah. Now, where... I can't even figure out where the mobs are now. Where are they? Oh, stupid wolf.
And Matthew, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. And Anthony, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here. And yeah, LOTRO is definitely an MMO with an older audience than most MMOs. That is definitely for sure.
Wonderful. Now I'm perma-stuck in combat. Oh, there's the Jax. La 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 la. Oh, wonderful.
And Bungorfian says, can you add Minecraft to your channel? Because I'm playing Minecraft a lot. Minecraft is one of the games that I'm not planning to add to my channel just because how many people play Minecraft.
Yeah, I am starting on Saturday I'll be starting my next Minecraft series.
Yeah, and Pineleaf has done several Minecraft series, so if you're interested, maybe check out Pineleaf's channel.
Well, let's see.
which you can find at youtube.com/pineleafneedles.
Though a couple of them are probably yeah. Okay, where were? Okay, now where were? Okay, let me see. Where were we, Jax? Let's get.
And hey, discovered all the different things in Central Gondor. That's cool. Got
Okay,
loyalty for it.
Alright. Got that, everything in here. Alright, now, where did you go?
This is the saddest trait tree panel ever. Oh my. But this character was really just meant for Bingo Boffa and stuff, and so trait trees were not, or virtues were not considered very much.
Okay, now where are you at?
You have to go to the north and all the way around this camp, back around to the south.
So you're on the opposite side of the camp than I'm on.
Yes, because this is where the only entrance is, I think.
I'm at the other entrance.
Oh. Okay then. But yes, on the other side of the camp. Do you want to just go in and we'll meet you in the middle?
I suppose we could do that.
Okay.
Alright, let's see.
The path is actually surprisingly clear through everything I've seen so far.
Let's see. Okay, so...
There we go. Now we're reunited.
Alright.
Mendorfian says, how did you find the other minstrel you're playing with? They sent a tell, and I added them to the group.
Okay. Oh, there's a treasure chest here. Oh.
Ethelden, welcome to the chat. Nice to have you here.
So now is this a...
Alright, now there's a bottle of ale over here.
Okay.
Another one here.
Of course, Jax wants some ale.
Yep.
I was doing one of the things for the scavenger hunt today and had to do with taverns, and two of them had Jax inside it.
That doesn't surprise me. Getting close to 100.
Oh, it's funny looking at all these Jaxes going all over the place.
Sorcerer in the corner.
Oh, you told me that right after I went after the next group.
Yep. Ethelden says, anyone know how an email reply will be sent to me? I sent an email to Standing Stone asking for my 1 in 500 to be undeleted And they said a GM checking out the ticket will I get in a reply in email. I don't know. I've not had that issue and have not really dealt a lot with in-game support. Every time I have, it's been great and they've done exactly what they were supposed to, and I was notified appropriately of it, so I'm not sure.
Since I have no idea how long it was and stuff like that. So.
Well, apparently, where did it say that? I guess it doesn't say how long.
Right, because there could be a big difference if it has been 2 hours or 2 months.
Right, yeah. I'd say if it's been more than a week, then you should be contacting support again. Cannot wait to get my new LI.
How far are you from it?
69,000 XP.
Like, that tells me a lot.
So now 65,000. So another, let's see, another 17 enemies or so.
Okay.
Maybe more than that. Another 20.
All right, let's see. We need. Oh, that's a bottle of ale.
Right now, I think we just need to get beasts and defeating these leaders and then collecting everything. But I think we're done with the killing stuff except for the beasts. And of course, this guy's guarding treasure over here. Hellion says, in January 2017. Thought I was gonna... Now you're back in LOTRO and got nothing. Right, so you deleted a long time ago, I guess. When did you send the support ticket? Okay, let's see. Looks like there's one more thing back this way, yeah? Or several more things. Having 3 105s is really helpful.
Oh, I didn't know that we picked up another mini at some point.
Yep. Just did while we were questing in here. And they just, like literally just right in this specific area, joined our got through the camp to get caught up with us.
Okay. Okay, where?
Ethelden says, Anding, will you ever play other MMOs? I actually have in the past. I played Elder Scrolls Online for a bit. I do plan to get back into that at some point. But with Mordor and Shadow of War on the horizon, that's looking farther and farther away. Well, he was gone really quickly.
Now, I currently play DDO, and I do have ESO, but since the person I usually play with currently has a schedule not able to make the time that we used to play with each other, it's been a while since I've actually logged in. So I should check in and see how the new class plays at some point, since it has such a nice name for the class. It's called the Warden.
Yes, I had a feeling that you would be picking that up finally.
But though, from what I heard, it's completely different from the Warden
It is. It's much more like a lore master warrior. Although it fills a similar role as the warden, apparently.
Yeah, it sounds like though, based on what you just said, it might be suitable for my taste.
Alright, and Darth Goku, welcome to chat. Nice to have you here. And they asked, have you ever played SWOTOR? Yes, I got a Jedi all the way up to like 20 something, and realized that the Jedi story is the most boring part of the game. Created a Sith Inquisitor, and this was all within like the first 30-day free trial. And after the 30-day free trial ended, I decided at the time it was not worth picking up, because I got it right when SWTOR released, and played the first 30 days and decided it was just not worth it at the time, and I've not gotten back into it. I tried it when it went free to play right at the start and just didn't get back into it, and haven't yet. But I do plan to someday get back into SWTOR as well, because that would be... seems like it has a really good story if you pick the right character.
I have never played SWTOR, and
I wish travel in LOTRO worked like SWTOR, because you can just pick a point and it will travel you. It'll basically take you through all the different waypoints along the way to get to where you need to go. So for example, if I wanted to go to Minas Tirith from, say, like Ered Luin, it would automatically take me through all the stable masters it would need to take me through in order to get there.
yeah, WoW does something similar.
Alright, it looks like on the other... it's on the whole other end of the camp this way that we need to go. But yeah, that's probably one of my least favorite ways that LOTRO does something, is travel, as far as like a core part of the game. Just because it seems really inefficient the way they have it set up.
Well, it's... I have a feeling it was a... it's a... travel in LOTRO is already bending plausibility as a...
Right. But having an easeability feature like that would not be breaking, and I was hoping that when they added in the Stable Master Collection panel, that would be what it would be, is allow you to just pick a point on the map and travel there from wherever without Mithril, but that didn't happen.
Yeah, no, that didn't happen.
Okay, looks like there's a lot of boats over here.
Well, I'm doing some ale right here. Alright, and... okay, got that ale. Where did you go?
I'm taking the boats and then I'll make my way back over to the ale. So we have to do all 12 of these boats, if you remember.
Oh.
This is like one of the few parts of this that I remember very well, because it was... when you're solo, it's really annoying because you have to kill all these guys along the way. But also kind of cool just because you're seeing like the sea, or you know, a larger part of open water than you've seen in a lot of places in LOTRO.
Yeah. Being able to see...
Hey! 100!
Yay! Being able to see a bay that's not frozen over.
Okay, Pineleaf, I realize why I did not get the pop-up quests.
Why?
I had to be 100 to get them.
Oh!
I have so many pop-up quests. I'm just gonna accept the Central Gondor one for now. I might accept Eastern Gondor. Alright, I'm just gonna accept them all, I decided. Get them all out of the way.
Alright.
Okay, we now need to figure this out.
Okay. So what we've got left? We've got 1 ale, 3 pillages, and Curie. And oh, there you are.
Yeah, I had to redo my whole quest log after getting to 100. There were literally like 7 pop-up quests that came up all at once.
Ah,
Because of all the different areas that have been added to LOTRO. Oh hey, that's enough boats. There you go,
What is
Jajax.
this world coming to?
Okay, now I just need 1 more bottle and 2 more of those treasure chest things. Which looks like they're over in this way.
So you must have grabbed an extra chest somewhere.
You need 3 more chests?
Yeah.
I guess I did somewhere. I always think it's funny when you're grouping how many of the NPC allies you can get.
Yeah. We attack with an army of Jajaxes.
Yes.
Oh, there's an ale this way. There's also a lot of... Oh, you're not coming down here?
You can go that way, Pineleaf. There's looks
Well,
like
I'm not
everything is.
Well, I don't want to do that unsupported, though.
Okay, I'll come back.
And I have trolls converging on me.
Yep, I'm coming.
So I don't know why you're going that way if the bottle was this way.
Cause I got all the bottles. I just need
Oh,
chests now.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yes.
Punkorfian says, I have like 6 characters and only 1 is past level 20. It can be tough to get it all leveled up. The only reason this character is as high as it is because of Bingo Boffin. I would not have had this 3rd character if it wasn't for Bingo Boffin. Although my Beorning would probably be leveled up, and the only reason that would have been the case is because the Beorning class was introduced, and I wanted to try it out and start a series with that.
Ah, I see a chest over here.
And really, the only reason I even have a 2nd character is because I was doing the Epic Story series and decided to do that. So, honestly, I'd probably only have 1 character at 105 or even past 50 if it wasn't for my YouTube channel. That might not be entirely true, because I'd probably want to re-experience LOTRO, but that's the main reason why I have so many characters. And it's nothing compared to how many characters Pineleaf has.
A couple. Alright, there's 1 more chest I need. And of course, Curie. So
I can count the characters on the fingers of my hands. Pineleaf has to count his characters on, like, the hand. Like, he counts his characters by hands, not by fingers.
Okay, so...
Yeah, there's the last guy that we have to kill way over in this corner. That's why I was wanting to do that first. And looks like there's a
okay.
chest here.
Oh, I already picked that one up.
Okay, I finished all the chests now.
Why are you
Hopefully
bothering
there
me?
is a...
I might have talked to your Jajax instead of mine. I like that you can do that too. Oh, I am very drunk now.
Oh, what'd you do?
I've completed the quest.
Oh.
Hey, Haradrim Slayer of Central Gondor completed. Now we start the advanced.
Oh, there's a pillage this way. Alright, so that just leaves... Wonderful.
Just leaves the boss.
This is intolerable. Will you let me speak my piece?
Okay. So, find your Jax's brother.
Yes, I do have 6 notifications. Thank you, chat room. And yeah, I am very lucky to get the ring. A big thanks to Standing Some Games for sending that. That was pretty awesome of them. And I can't wait to bust it out when the Mordor series starts. I'm holding off because I don't want to overuse it, but the Mordor series I'm going to be using it a lot.
You're going to be using the ring a bit.
until
But the
it
ring
gets
would have been
destroyed.
destroyed. Well, that's going to be pretty quick into it, I would think.
Probably. But, you know, I got the hat too, so I'll be able to still use stuff. I don't know. I still haven't decided what I want to do when the ring gets destroyed. I might be like, you didn't really destroy the ring or something like that. I haven't decided yet.
Well.
It looks like we have to go to the front of the camp now if you've gotten everything,
Yeah.
Pineleaf.
Yeah. Okay. I wound up pouring it to Mistmooth.
Oh, yeah?
It seemed appropriate.
Definitely, yeah. I wish I had my skirmish responsibly shirts when I went to the first myth moot, but they weren't a thing yet. Is that actually inside? I think that's actually inside the camp, isn't it?
With the brother.
Yeah.
Let's see.
It looks like it is on the mini map, or on the map.
Yeah. Can't remember. That would
Right,
be.
and Thelden, good night. Well, let's go through the camp and see, I guess.
Looks like we got company. His brother's gonna be surprised on how many brothers he's got.
He's gonna think he's really drunk. I thought I only had one brother named Jajax. But I'm seeing 2 of you. And Gorfian says, why don't you have loot all on? I think I do. Pretty sure it's all going into here. And I just hit loot all and get that. I don't know. Maybe loot all works the other way. I know they've added options since I've looked last. Finally not drunk anymore. That's fun.
Oh, there's a quest ring right up there.
Yeah, his brother's over here.
What is this world?
This is actually a
becoming?
really cool part of the story. I'm not going to be spoiling it here if I can
do
help
not
it.
ask much of you.
Looks like I won't be able to help it. Alright, here we go, do a session play. LOTRO's not responding.
I would have expected you to say, "Okay, let's go to
Now
town
fearing for
and."
the fate of the Corsairs, Doxamat, the brother of Jarjax, recalls
Okay,
his
turn
dread
off
in
world
Dor
chat.
Anil when he observed the meeting of the Scourge and a terrible man.
It's sad that that's the
Why are
first
you
thing I have to
bothering
do when
me?
I log into a session play character. Okay, so it doesn't go to the extra bag when you do auto loot. Yeah, I guess I heard about that, but just never bothered looking into it. I probably should turn that on. But also, I kind of just like being able to see in the loot bag the loot that I get, so I don't know. Okay. This is cool. I always like session plays where you're playing as unusual characters. The normal ones that continue the fellowship are cool as well, but I really like it when it's somebody that we just have no association with. They're not exactly on our side, and we just get to see their point of view. I think it's really cool when they do that. Because you can see a whole nother side to this guy, who is one of the best villains in LOTRO, I think. He gets underutilized, but he's pretty cool. I definitely enjoyed taking care of him in the Epic Story series. Bungorfian says, have you ever done chicken session play at Sanson's farm? Yes, I have. I've not done it in a video, though. I probably should do chicken session play at some point, but not on the radar currently. But yeah, I've done chicken session play several times. Hello. Not a warning. Oh, dang. Yeah, I recommend continuing to do the session play until you can unlock later stuff, because it's pretty cool being able to just go free roaming over Middle Earth. Dang. He just continues along, doesn't even mess around with that guy.
No, wait. Nope, don't mess with him. Oops, no, that's not what I wanted to do.
Okay.
Why are you bothering me?
Okay, do we want the...
Let's see, what all do we have here? Way better stuff.
Oh my.
Okay. Looks like we need to talk to Jax now.
This is intolerable.
Oh, I guess I have to bring my own Jack. So
Oh, yeah, he disappeared. And now we should be able to fight our way out and then ride out after that.
or we could just go to port away and go to linear.
If you have a port.
I have a port to Dol Amroth. Oh, you don't have any ports anywhere near here? Where you
My
landing on
port
Milestone?
is in Forlaw. So no, I
Forlaw.
don't have a
Oh.
port anywhere near here.
Okay, I guess we fight our way out then.
Wildermore is a little bit far away from here.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I'm not even really headed the right way.
You want to fight everything? Is
That was an auto thing that went off after I didn't mean to. But I think we'll be fine.
I sometimes think they invented half trolls to demonstrate you can make something more annoying than a goblin.
Maybe, Pineleaf.
See, we should have brought a hunter with us.
Yep. Yeah, we should have brought a taxi.
Of course, right now we're not fellowed, so.
And yeah, Bungorfians, remind me right before I end the stream to reply to that email, that in-game mail. Wait, we're not in a group anymore.
That's what I said.
Sorry, Pineleaf.
Ignored again.
Yep. But you know, I guess I'm just getting you back for a Thalros here.
Getting me back for Theros?
After on episode 100. And he was forgotten. Okay, I think we're good to mount up now. Continue on the long journey back to Lynn here. And I should probably set a new milestone.
Yeah. Might help. Or we could go to Peligir and travel to...
Yeah, that'd probably be faster, assuming I do have the stable master in Lynn here.
You couldn't have forgotten that.
Hopefully I didn't. That is the hope. Okay, here's the stable
Gondor
master.
needs your aid.
I don't have it in linear.
What?
But I'm willing to spend a mithril to go over there. So here we go.
You know the first rule. Always introduce yourself.
How
to
may
the
I help you,
stable
friend?
master.
Yep, I know, but on this series, it's been a bit spotty. There's a quest here.
Maybe the quest we're supposed to be turning in?
Gondor needs
Oh, it's just
your
a bounty.
aid.
Oh, the bounty.
Corvian says about 2 weeks ago, someone sent me 50 gold for free. That is awesome. Let me know that person so they can send me 50 gold.
There's naught but ill omens these days.
Rolling threat, rolling
This
threat. There's the quest.
darkness is a weight on my mind.
Right. I don't think we're gonna.
How may I help you,
Let's see,
friend?
that's a repeatable.
This
It's a rolling
darkness
threat.
is a weight on my mind.
That's a repeatable.
These
I
are
wanna make sure
troublesome
this is
times
unrepeatable.
indeed.
It is not. Right. I want to hold off talking to him because I want to do the LI thing next. Now that we're in the city here.
Okay.
And we'll see where we're at in the stream, if we're going to end there or not. I don't know. Okay, where are the LI guys in the city? Clear. Master. Dead ahead. Hopefully not dead. Okay.
Well met.
Identify all these items. Especially the first stagers. And now let's see here. We now want to get rid of 2 of these so that we can equip the right ones. See, apparently we have 2 level 60 bridles, so we can get rid of one of those. And then we'll have to get rid of one of those as well. Although I guess since these weapons are so low level, I could probably just get rid of them without worry. Alright, we'll figure this out.
Well met.
First, we're going to get rid of all of the non-minstrel stuff. Okay, lore master stuff, all sorts of LI stuff. This part is going to take a while. That's for sure. So Pineleaf, while I'm doing this, why don't you tell that one joke you know?
What joke is that?
It's just a reference to a movie, Pineleaf.
Obviously, it's a movie I don't know.
Obviously. It's a reference to Batman Begins.
Okay.
Which clearly doesn't help. Okay, we got an open slot now.
Next, where is? Ah, there it is.
So we're going from 59 tactical damage, fully upgraded, and 123 DPS, to 241 DPS and 182 tactical damage rating. So double and triple what we had before. All without even upgrading or doing anything, just literally equipping this weapon. So there we go. It is now equipped. I kind of want to put not so good stuff on here while I have it. So let's see. Instead of waiting for better stuff. Do we want morale or do we want will? I feel like I want morale on this one at least. Just because I feel like that's the thing I'm lacking the most right now. Get that vitality going. Let's see. I never know what to do with this one. On new classes at least. Alright, we'll do that one for now. There we go. That's our temporary additions to this character. Now we can deconstruct this sword. Which we're going to do. Okay, deconstruct that. Cool. Lots of tier 6 stuff there. Okay. Now we're going to add in this weapon. Go ahead and slot it. And we're going to move the ally positions real quick. Alright, and Chillax says, may I join? Yes, you can, buddy. Okay, we'll reorder the order of this later, but first we need to deconstruct this Minstrel's book here, wherever it went off to. Where is the fully upgraded one? I'm totally missing it right now. Oh, it's because it's still equipped. We have to unequip it. Where is the new LI? I do not see my songbook. Dang it, that's the LOTRO store. Exit out of that. Come on. There we go. We're gonna figure this out. So yeah, we still have that songbook there. Where is the songbook that we just had? There it is. I was looking for the yellow, but it had a green border. That explains it. Alright, now we should be able to deconstruct that one.
I greet you, friend.
I'm sure this is making for an extremely exciting stream right now, but that's okay. It needs to happen. It's been so long. I mean, this one is literally a 58 that I'm replacing right now.
Yeah.
And the other one was like a 70 something. I don't know, I'm just gonna pick a random one of those. Alright. Cool. Now, we can apply these XP things that we just got to the items that we just got to hopefully level them up and be able to imbue at least one of them tonight.
Well met.
-5 still is death cooldown or plus 2% healing magnitude. Well, we definitely don't want the healing magnitude. Target resist rating or target resist rating call to war skills. Invocation of Elbereth. Which one's more powerful, Pineleaf? Invocation of Elbereth or call to war skills? I'm guessing all the call to war skills would be better than...
Well, Invocations of Elbereth, isn't that the fear skill?
Yes. I think I'd rather have the call to war skills. Okay, that got it leveled up part of the way to 26. Let's hopefully get farther than 26 with this one. Minor ballad damage or perfect ballad damage? I feel like minor ballad's actually what we want in this case. That's the end of that one. I keep forgetting how much first stagers take for XP at level 100 when you're reforging not very high allies. Or deconstructing not very high allies. Alright, still is that cooldown. Don't want piercing cry damage. Sounds cool. Okay, we did not get... We're at level 49 right now. That's upsetting. But wait. There's hardly more. It's not really that good. Alright, well we can't imbue yet. So that's a bummer. Unless I deconstructed another one. But I don't think I want to for those. Alright, and then we want to slot one here. I guess we want a level 100 bridle. Which I know I have somewhere. It's 100 medium. Do I have 100 light? I don't. We'll just go with that. Cool. Now let's replace the bridle. Which I can't seem to find again. Ah, there it is. Okay, yeah, 100 is better than 87. Somehow my bridle was the highest LI I had, Pineleaf. It was 87, which is higher than what you need for mounted combat. So I don't know how I got a new bridle before I got a new other weapon.
That I don't know.
Okay, that should be everything, unless this can go to anything. Nope. Okay, we are now good to go.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the NPC and continue things along. Look at that. We'll have to decide a name for my sword now.
Yeah, don't go in there too fast because
Yep,
you've
I'm
already
gonna wait
broken
here.
it twice for me already.
I know, I know.
This darkness is a weight on my mind. There's naught but ill omens these days.
Alright, I'm gonna hit travel now in 3, 2, 1.
You have too many players for it. Oh, other members of the group. You've got too many people in the group.
Yep, sorry other members of the group. We're only gonna have 2 for this part, but if you wait out here, we'll re-invite you. Alright, ready, Pineleaf? 3, 2, 1.
After learning of Azgazor's whereabouts in Lebanon, Echar and Herion rally at your side to avenge Garvier, as Jarjax prepares to deal a devastating blow to the heirs of Castamere before they can lead Umbar to ruin.
These are troublesome
And
times
I know they call him
indeed.
Jar Jax. I can't do that because I never want to call somebody anything close to Jar Jar. So that's why I call him Jajax.
They call him Jarjax?
That's what he did on the voiceover, and that's what they usually do on the voiceover. Yeah, I don't know where they get the R from.
Yeah. It must be something about the Corsair language, maybe?
Maybe. Or they're just saying it wrong.
That's always a possibility.
Which I found happens quite a bit in LOTRO, actually. That's one thing I think they need a little bit more quality assurance on, is voice actors pronouncing things wrong. Or pronouncing things right. Yep, we are here. And you guys are underleveled for this Pineleaf instance. Was that... Nope, it wasn't. Not the right one leveling up there. That's okay. Bungupian says you should name your sword Deathbringer or Lightbringer. I like Lightbringer, that sounds cool.
Lightbringer?
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Or Giver of Hope.
well, the problem with Lightbringer is, I guess because of what the Latin for Lightbringer is.
Which is...
Lucifer.
This is intolerable.
Ah. Yeah, that would be a problem, I suppose.
So, therefore... just the first thing that comes to my mind when I hear that simple.
Yeah.
Lay down them now, we might slay you quickly.
Yeah, even if I lay down my weapons, it's not gonna make much of a difference, buddy. Because my main weapon's my voice and my hands.
Then he'll try to cut out your tongue.
And probably my hands. Never mind, guy. You're totally right. It's my weapons. Here, have them.
I was unaware that I had 2 Gondorian warriors in my service. That's, of course, a res hiding between you.
Oh, nice. He got our number wrong. The question is, which of us did he not count here, Pineleaf?
Yeah.
I'm guessing Jajax. He doesn't count Jajax in the group. Careless Whisper is pretty good for a sword name as a minstrel. I might just name it Pointless.
Pointless.
Yeah. Because on a minstrel, it's kind of pointless.
That sounds more like a name for a club.
Yeah. Although most of the clubs in LOTRO have spiky points on them.
You do have that.
Point.
You
Oh,
would
man,
have to have
he
a
is-
cosmetic club that doesn't have any points on it.
He is hurting. He is hurting on me. Ow. Troll's done.
Yeah, he'll be down in a moment. Nothing to it.
How may I help you, friend?
There we go.
Yay.
Okay.
Oh, let's see.
Starman says you should name a club Disco.
Disco?
Yeah, your disco club.
I'm sorry, but
How may I help you, friend?
there
And
are
yeah,
there are enough other types of clubs to.
I agree, Pineleaf. Did that level up? It did. There we go. We can reforge
No, we
and be
don't
on the
need
final way.
that. You don't need that.
Okay,
How
not
may
a
I help you,
thing.
friend?
That's to go to
How may I
Pelagear.
help you, friend?
Sons of Pelagear.
All right, that's just the thing is to vector
Yep.
quest to Pelagear.
Yep.
Since we got our trait point. And I think that's a good place to stop.
Yeah, I think you are right, Pineleaf. I do want to go and reforge this real quick. Which is up there, not around here. But yeah, that's a good place to stop. Well, I'm doing this, Pineleaf. Where can people find you?
You can find me over at the Pineleaf Needles YouTube channel where I have daily content, usually Lord of the Rings Online. Occasionally I have DDO. Starting next week I'll be having a Minecraft series that will be starting. And
Well
let's
met.
see, I have another new series I believe I'm starting next week related to the Hunter,
Cool.
where I will be starting at level 1 and seeing how far I can get this Hunter between now and the release of Mordor.
Best of luck, Pineleaf.
Yeah, I'll say I'm figuring I should be able to at least get to Moria.
Yeah, I would think so. My goal with this character is to get to 105 before Mordor comes out. I don't think that's gonna happen. But we're making progress.
Making progress, piece by piece.
Yes. Alright, don't need healing skills. Anthem duration.
Now, is there a... Oh well, let's see.
Minor ballad damage. Let's do that one.
I think what I'll do is, since I don't know where there's a vault here, I think it's easier just for me to pop over to Mickle Delving.
Probably.
Since I don't need to come back
Anthem
here for a
duration's
while
good.
anyway.
Okay. And don't have any more points for anything else. There we go. That should be everything as upgraded as we can be. Song Swinger is what it's going to be for now. The name of my sword.
Song Swinger.
Yeah, it's what hobbits call the conductor's staff.
Alright.
And then my book is going to be sheet music. For now, until I can think of something better. Okay, let me real quick.
Alright, let's see. We've got. Let's see what's in this loot box.
Uh-oh, it might not work. Okay, we'll have to do it this way.
So, any guesses of what I'll find in the loot box?
No idea, Pineleaf.
Alright. Okay, I don't think that could have gotten any worse.
What'd you get?
5 plus 10% run speed boost.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, considering how often you get that, especially. Or, you know, players in general get that.
Yeah, so in a loot box. So, like, alright, let's see.
And then I'm calling my saddle the song seat, which is the conductor's chair. There we go. Hobbit terms for everything. I think we're good. Alright, well that does bring this stream to a close. It's been kind of just low-key this night, this week. But that's partly because of LI stuff. And I'm so excited that I'm at 100. I really can't express that enough tonight because I'm so tired that I can't really express the amount of excitement I'm feeling. But I am excited to be at 100. And I'm really looking forward to 105. I'm hoping that I can get there before, but I think I'm going to have to squeeze in extra streams somehow. So, I don't know. I might end up doing a stream even tomorrow. We'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow and all that stuff and what everything I get done. But, might be doing that tomorrow. Although, probably not, though, because probably going to be watching fireworks. I'm guessing a lot of other people are going to be watching fireworks in the evening, so it probably wouldn't make sense to be doing an evening stream on the 4th of July. But maybe later in the week, I'll keep you posted on Twitter, and if you check your subscriber feed, it should show ahead of time that this event will be scheduled or something like that. But yeah, hope to do more later this week. So that is it for now. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. Thank you everyone who joined us in game. We really do appreciate it. Sorry to the last person that showed up that we didn't do more together in game before the stream ended. But yeah, this has been a lot of fun. I can't wait till Mordor comes out. Really looking forward to that. I will be focusing 110% on doing the Mordor content when that comes out, and hoping to release maybe even multiple videos a day at the start of Mordor, starting through that series. I'm planning to really just go full steam ahead since it's an expansion. And I'm surprised, Pineleaf, that we have not seen the pre-order items yet for Mordor.
Well, yeah, there is that.
I really did think at the latest that they'd have it out after the first round of beta. But it's now the second round and they still don't have it. So, you know, second round's over and they still don't have it. So we'll see what happens when they get back. I have a feeling once they get back from the fourth vacation that stuff will start to really come along, considering what Cordovan said about the stream that they're planning post holiday. So
what stream were they having?
I don't know, but he made it sound like it was going to be something news related. So
Ah, okay. And that's going to be the regular Thursday stream?
Yes, yep. So either this Thursday or next Thursday, there's going to be some an important news stream.
All right.
So that is on the lookout. Can't wait to see and hear more news about Mordor, and just finally get it in our keyboards, our computers, and be able to play through it in our hands. That'll be really nice. That was a horrible analogy, but there you go. Can't wait can't wait to be playing Mordor, and hopefully you guys are excited for it as well. So that does bring the stream to a close. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like down below, and we'll see you again either sometime later this week or next week for more LOTRO streams, but that's not till next time. Everyone, be sure, go to Pineleaf Needle's channel and subscribe to his channel. He's been doing so many streams with me. He deserves it. Even if you're just subscribing for a day just to check out his content, just go ahead and do it. Pineleaf really does deserve it. And yeah, that's what I'm ending the stream on. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and we'll see you again real soon for more content.